Okay, so I am going to start by combing through her eyebrows and just making sure they're not all crazy. So I am going to take the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to put this on her eyelids and blend it out, and really blend it out so it's not too, like, liquidy and sticky, so that when you apply your eyeshadow, it won't be, like, sticky and just sloppy. So I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and just dab it very lightly and make sure there's not too much on it. But I'm doing this because I want to cover up any veins and just to make the eyeshadow pop. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm taking the shade Naked as my transition shade, and I'm just going to apply this crazily all over her crease and eyelids, and then I'm going to take the shade Half Baked and apply this to her eyelid. And Egyptians are they incorporate gold in a lot of their looks, so this Half Baked would be perfect. So I'm just gonna wipe some fallout off of her face, and I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glid-On Eye pencil, and this is an eyeliner, and I'm just going to use this as creating her cut crease. And then I'm going to take my crown brush, and this is the AC012 Shadow Crease Duet brush, and I'm just going to use the little end and blend that eyeliner out just to kind of smudge it out a little bit. Then I am going to take the Kat Von D Shade Light eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take the shade Salios. I'm not exactly sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I am taking that shade, and I am just going to put that along the cut crease that we created, and then I'm going to take the shade Samuel. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's the very first shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that in the crease too, and then I'm also going to put Lazarus in the crease, and I'm going to put Salios in the crease too, and I'm just going to keep putting these in the crease and blending them out and just really making sure it's all blended out. And I'm taking the fluffier end of that crown brush and just blending that out. It's just going to be a lot of blending. So then I'm going to take the shade Shocks. I don't know, this palette, these are very hard to pronounce, so I'm not very good at pronouncing things either, so sorry. So I'm taking Samuel and Helios on the bigger end of the fluffier end of that brush and just blending it out. We're just blending a lot of this time, making this eye look. So then I'm going to take the shade Liberatus, and I'm going to put this along the brow bone or under the brows, to highlight under the brows, and just really make this look pop. So then I'm going to just apply a little bit more of that Half Baked on the eyelid, and I'm going to sharpen that cut crease by just wiping some of the excess off. And now I'm going to take my Younique matte loose powder eyeshadow, and this is in Heavenly. It's called Heavenly, and this is so beautiful. Like, look at that blue. That is gorgeous. So I'm just blending this with my crown brush, the small end of it, and just kind of making it on the outer V of my eye, kind of following along with the cut crease, and then just blending, and I'm going to blend this halfway onto the eyelid, and then apply more of that Half Baked, and just really make sure it's like not a sharp cut in the eyelid. So making sure that's all blended together, and I'm just going to do the same thing as I did on the other eye and just create this look on the other eye, and if that made any sense. So basically, like, these colors are great for Egyptian looks, and this color blue is heavenly, literally heavenly. But it's great for an Egyptian look because they go with the gold and blue colors, and It's just in very sparkly colors. It's just beautiful. Alright, so now I am going to apply eyeliner on her eyes, and I'm using the STARLOOKS Pro Luxe Longwear Eyeliner pen, and I love this liquid eyeliner. Literally, it is so amazing. I love like the pointer part of it, like the applicator part. I just love it. It's so great. So I'm basically making this wing, I'm basically following along the cut crease or like the blue line. You're just following along kind of that triangle area. So I'm going to curl her eyelashes with these this Sephora eyelash curler, and it's so, like, I love this eyelash curler. But now I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga mascara on her eyelashes, and I'm just going to coat them like once because we will be applying falsies, and this mascara is literally the bomb. This is both her and my favorite mascara, so we highly recommend it. So now I am going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I'm just applying this all over her face and rubbing it into her skin. And I made sure I washed my hands first and everything was sanitary. So now I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation, and this is in NW20. And I'm just going to apply this all over her face, and I'm going to blend it all together with her beauty blender, and then I will also be blending it together with the realTechniques Stippling Brush, and I love blending out foundation with Beauty Blender because it looks more natural, but I also thought that I should really blend it in with the Stippling Brush. Now I am going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to apply this in a triangle form under her eyes, and kind of in the corners of her nose, on her chin, down her nose, and along her forehead, and then just on a couple of blemishes. And we are going to blend this together with her beauty blender, and just really make sure you blend this out so it looks, you know, not cakey or anything. But that's pretty much the beauty of the beauty blender because it doesn't make it cakey. So, and I will also make sure everything is blended out using the mini micro beauty blender, and these things are literally so adorable and I just love using them. But now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, and I'm going to contour her face with using the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation, and this is in the shade Caramel Dark, and I'm going to contour like her cheek or whatever, as you see where I'm applying it, and blending that out. And I'm going to do it along her jawbone and around her forehead, kind of where her hairline is, but obviously not in her hair. And I'm just going to blend all of that together because I feel like Egyptians are very sculpted and with the cheekbones very defined. So I'm just going to blend this out, make it not so harsh with the Beauty Blender. And this has still like leftover foundation on it, so it'll just kind of mix together. So now I'm going to take this Temptu highlighter, and this is the SB silicone base highlighter, and she got this in her Ipsy bag, which we both have. And I'm just gonna blend this out with the mini micro beauty blender, and I'm just putting this on the high points of her face and her cheekbones, kind of like where you would highlight, as you can see wherever I'm putting it. And now I'm going to take her Sephora face powder and her powder brush, and I'm going to just apply this all over her face to set everything that we've done. So now I'm going to take the Tarte Park Ave Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer, and this bronzer is very sparkly and has shimmer in it, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to apply this using the Sonia Kashuk 113 contour brush, and just putting these on her cheeks, or the cheekbone, and her jawline, down her neck, and her hairline along her forehead. And I'm also going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm taking the two darkest on the outside shades of bronzer and contour with that. And then I'm going to take the banana powder, which is the middle one, for face powder, and putting that under her eyes to cancel out any discoloration, and then kind of like below the contour we made so that you can really see her contour. Then I am taking this blush, and it's a pretty shimmery blush, and I'm using the It Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc, using the blush brush, and just applying this blush, and it has some shimmer to it, and I feel Egyptians are very shimmery and just sparkling. Then I am going to take the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, which was created by Jaclyn Hill, and using the It Cosmetics highlighting brush in 116, and I'm putting that on her high points of her cheeks and down the bridge of her nose, and just on her high points of her face, just to be very shimmery. And I'm just going to slightly contour the nose with the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, which we used earlier on her cheeks. And now I'm going to use the NYX Adorable palette, using the darkest brown in the palette, which is on the far left, using the realTechniques brow brush, and just filling in her eyebrows very darkly, because the Egyptians have very dark eyebrows, very defined, and they're just brows on fleek, and they're just gorgeous. So I decided to make hers very dark for this Halloween Egyptian look. And I am just highlighting below her brow, along the brow bone, to highlight her eyes and the brow. Again, just in case we kind of lost the white color, but we're using the white eyeshadow that we used earlier when we did this. So now I'm going to take these eyelashes that I just got from the Halloween store in the Fright Night Frightening Lashes, and I'm pretty sure they're in the Eyelashes Witchcraft, but they are literally so beautiful, and I just thought literally these eyelashes pulled the look together. I feel like fake eyelashes always pull looks together, but these really pulled it together. So now I'm going to take the STARLOOKS Pro Longwear Liquid Eyeliner pen, and I am just kind of making like the cat eye effect on the inner corner of her eye, just to really pull this Egyptian look together, because I feel like Egyptians do that. So I'm taking the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil and I'm just lining her lower tight line along her lashes. Now I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette, and I'm taking the shade Shocks, and this is the black shade, and I am taking the realTechniques Fine Liner Brush, and I'm just smudging this on her lower lash line. Then I'm going to take this CoverGirl mascara, and I'm just going to put mascara on her lower lashes. And yeah, so that is the eye look, and I just incorporated the blue and the gold, made it very dramatic eye. So yeah, I really love it. It's really Egyptian goddess look, so yeah. So now I'm going to put this Bella Pierre lipstick on her lips, and this is the PINK lipstick, and I'm going to put the half-baked eyeshadow just a little bit on the middle of her lower lip, and just dab that on there and blend it together to just kind of have a little gold in there. And that was out of the Urban Decay Naked palette. So here's the look. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.